afternoon to you guys. And I just want to begin by expressing how honored and humbled I am to have the privilege to be the offense coordinator at the University of Iowa. And I'd just start by saying this, and I think you guys in this room that cover us for a living, you experience some of the same things we do. Whether you coach or cover this game, your loved ones are asked to make a lot of sacrifices. And I just want to recognize my wife, Nikki, for making those sacrifices for our family, providing support and allowing me to do what I love to do, which is coach football. And that being said, I was born right across the street there at the University of Iowa Hospitals and Clinics. I just went out for a jog beforehand, ran by the house I grew up in on Kozer Avenue right off of Melrose. And I have fond childhood memories of tossing a ball to myself in that yard wearing a Hawkeye uniform. And then I was fortunate enough, obviously, as a teenager to live out those dreams. I wasn't tossing or receiving the ball anymore, but I was able to play here and take the field as part of the swarm. And then to come back here as an assistant coach 5 years ago, it's been like a dream to me, and I just feel so excited and so happy to have been a part of this program for such a long time. With that being said, certainly my history helps me appreciate the responsibility that I now have as the offensive coordinator, and I feel that responsibility to my former teammates, to all the alumni of this program, of our institution, to our great fans, to the people of this great state, being that we are the flagship institution and football program. So that's humbling, and I don't take that honor or that responsibility lightly. In my career, I was very fortunate, as my dad mentioned, just as a young boy, to be around people like Coach Fry and Joe Moore, on a pretty routine basis. That was pretty special as a child. As a player, to be coached by men like Joe Philbin, Reese Morgan, Ken O'Keefe, Chris Doyle here, and of course my father. Professionally, once I finished playing, to kind of go to that grad school of the New England Patriots and be around men like Scott Pioli, Dante Scarnecchia, and then obviously Coach Bill Belichick and Coach Bill O'Brien, to work under those guys. Just the experience, invaluable. And certainly I'd say from all those people, I learned two major things. Number one, players win football games and coaches tend to lose them. So I've gained a healthy appreciation of that throughout my career. And the second thing being just the determination and the relentless effort that it takes to play winning football, to play championship football, and to compete at a high level. Certainly I wouldn't want to go any further without mentioning Coach Davis and the impact he's had on my life and our program over the last 5 years. Greg's been a first-class human being, most importantly, but he's been a great coach, teacher, mentor, and friend to me. So I appreciate everything that he's done. And then I would finally tell you that as we turn our sights towards 2017 in the future, I do think it's important to take a look at the past. And since 1999, our program's been built on the mantra of tough, smart, and physical, and that won't change. It certainly is not going to change offensively. But our stated program goal is to win a Big Ten championship. And we understand that in order to do that, in order to compete at that level in this conference, we're going to need to have some flexibility and have the ability to change on a weekly basis and do what's best to win football games. So to begin that process, obviously over the next 2.5 weeks, the focus is on recruiting and finishing the 2017 class. But as we do that, we'll begin to go back and look at 2016 and fine-tooth that. We'll study it, we'll examine it, we'll learn from it, and we'll use that to formulate a plan to move forward. So just in closing, again, I'd say how honored, how humbled I am, and how big a responsibility this is, but I'm eager to attack it and embrace the challenge. Thank you, guys.